Hi, this is Dr. Masooma. Today we are discussing a monumental shift in the world of oncology that has captured global attention. We are talking about the recent and significant announcements coming out of Russia regarding a personalized cancer vaccine. This is a series of breakthroughs from the Gamaleya National Research Center, the Federal Medical and Biological Agency, and the Blokin National Medical Research Center of Oncology. As we stand here in February 2026, the progress has moved from ambitious speeches to actual pilot batches of vaccines known as Neo-Oncovac and Enteromix that are now ready for clinical use. To understand why this is such a big deal, we have to clear up what this vaccine actually is. This is not a preventive vaccine like the one you get for polio or the flu. You do not take this to prevent getting cancer in the first place. This is a therapeutic vaccine. It is designed for people who have already been diagnosed with cancer. Its job is to train the patient's own immune system to recognize, hunt down, and destroy cancer cells that are already present in the body. Think of it as a highly specialized training program for your internal defense force. Let us walk through the timeline of how we got here. The story began to pick up speed in 2024 when Russian officials announced that they had successfully tested an mRNA-based vaccine on animals. During these preclinical trials, researchers observed a 60 to 80% reduction in tumor size in the test subjects. They found that the vaccine was effective at shrinking primary tumors and remarkably good at preventing metastasis, which is when cancer spreads to other organs. By late 2025, health leaders confirmed that the technology was moving into human clinical trials with 48 volunteers and that production facilities were already manufacturing the first validation batches to ensure the equipment meets strict quality standards. This journey involves years of research into molecular biology and the refinement of genetic sequencing techniques that allow us to look at a tumor with microscopic precision. Now, let us get into the fascinating biology and chemistry that makes this work. The core of this breakthrough is mRNA technology. You might recognize this term from the recent global pandemic, but the application here is far more surgical. Every person's cancer is unique, almost like a fingerprint. A tumor in one person's lung is genetically different from a tumor in another person's lung. Because of this, a one-size-fits-all drug often fails. The Russian approach uses what we call a personalized neoantigen strategy. This means that the treatment is tailor-made for the specific genetic profile of a single patient. The biological process starts with a biopsy, where doctors take a piece of the patient's tumor and a sample of their healthy blood. They then use high-speed genetic sequencing to compare the two. They are looking for mutations which are tiny errors in the genetic code that exist only in the cancer cells and not in the healthy cells. These mutated proteins are called neoantigens. Once the scientists identify these specific enemy markers, they use AI or artificial intelligence to design a custom molecule of messenger RNA. This messenger RNA acts as a set of instructions or a blueprint. When this custom vaccine is injected into the patient, the chemistry of the delivery system becomes the hero. Messenger RNA is a very fragile molecule. If you injected it directly into the blood, your body would destroy it instantly. To protect it, scientists wrap the mRNA in lipid nanoparticles. These are microscopic fat bubbles that act as a shield. These lipids are chemically engineered to be ionizable. This means they remain neutral and stable while traveling through the body, but once they are swallowed by a cell, they change their electrical charge to release the mRNA payload directly into the cell's workshop, known as the cytoplasm. This precise chemical dance ensures that the instructions reach their destination without being intercepted by the body's natural defenses too early. Once inside the cell, your own biological machinery reads the messenger RNA instructions and starts producing the neoantigens, which are the harmless pieces of the cancer proteins we identified earlier. Your immune system sees these new proteins and realizes they do not belong there. It sounds the alarm, and your T cells, which are the primary soldiers of the immune system, go through a training process where they learn exactly what those cancer markers look like. These newly trained T cells then circulate through your entire body, bypass healthy cells, and launch a lethal attack specifically on the cancer cells. This is why the vaccine is gentler than chemotherapy. While chemotherapy acts like a grenade that hits everything in its path, this vaccine is a sniper that only hits the target. This specific activation involves both helper T cells and killer T cells working in harmony to ensure that the cancer is not only attacked, but that the immune system remembers the threat to prevent it from coming back in the future. One of the most impressive parts of the recent news is the speed of development. In the past, creating a personalized vaccine like this could take months, but by early 2026, Russian researchers have integrated advanced AI that can analyze a patient's tumor data and design the vaccine sequence in as little as 1 hour. This is life-saving speed for patients with aggressive cancers like glioblastoma, which is a very fast-moving brain tumor, or late-stage melanoma. The ability to move from a biopsy to a finished vaccine in a matter of days is a technological feat that was once considered impossible. This rapid turnaround is made possible by high-performance computing and neural networks that can predict which mutations are most likely to trigger a strong immune response. The clinical focus right now is on three main areas: colorectal cancer, melanoma, and glioblastoma. These were chosen because they are often resistant to traditional treatments and have high rates of recurrence. In late 2025, Alexander Ginsberg, the director of the Gamaleya Center, noted that the vaccine had even shown the ability to treat small cell lung cancer, which is traditionally very difficult to manage. Another piece of news that has gained a lot of traction is the announcement that this treatment will be provided free of charge to Russian citizens under their national health program. This is a significant statement considering the production of a single personalized dose is estimated to cost around 300,000 rubles or roughly $3,200. This effort to make such high-tech medicine accessible is part of a larger national strategy to modernize the healthcare system and reduce cancer mortality rates. As we look at the global landscape, it is important to note that Russia is not alone in this race. Companies in the United States and the United Kingdom are also working on similar messenger RNA cancer vaccines. However, the Russian announcement is unique because of the specific way they have combined multiple vaccine platforms, both mRNA and peptide-based, and their aggressive timeline for public rollout. By February 2026, it has been confirmed that the first human patients are scheduled to receive the vaccine in May of this year. This step is crucial because it will provide the data needed to prove that the success seen in animal models can be replicated in people. The researchers are also exploring how to combine this vaccine with other treatments like checkpoint inhibitors, which help take the brakes off the immune system, making the vaccine even more powerful. Beyond the biology and chemistry, there is the human element. For decades, the standard of care for cancer has been surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. While effective for many, these treatments often come with severe side effects that impact the quality of life. The shift toward immunotherapy and personalized vaccines represents a change in philosophy. We are moving from a strategy of attacking the disease from the outside to a strategy of empowering the body to heal itself from the within. This approach respects the incredible complexity of the human immune system and seeks to work with it rather than against it. The use of AI to navigate this complexity allows doctors to make decisions with a level of data-backed confidence that was previously unattainable. To summarize everything we have covered, we are witnessing the birth of a new era where we no longer treat lung cancer or skin cancer as a general disease. Instead, we are treating your unique cancer by using messenger RNA to teach the body how to recognize unique mutations and using AI to bridge the gap between diagnosis and treatment in just a few days. This technology offers a level of precision we have never seen before. While we still need to see the long-term results of the large-scale human trials, the preclinical data and the early safety profiles are incredibly promising. We are moving away from the era of toxic chemicals and into the era of biological education. It is a privilege to explain these complexities to you. As your doctor, I am excited about a future where a diagnosis of advanced cancer is no longer a dead end, but the start of a highly technical and successful fight back.